Hey, it's Rachel from the Life Facilitator, and I am sharing a memory plan with me in my Heidi Swapp planner insert. I am, what am I working? Oh, I'm working on this little insert, pocket little flip thing, that will go on Wednesday. I've already printed my photos. I did a inception collage, as I call it, which is when I make collages and then collage the collages, which allows my photos to be much smaller. So I think my photos are like almost 1 inch by 1 inch instead of like 2 by 2 or 2 by 3. And so this allows me to put quite a few photos on the page because I originally thought that the plans on Friday were on Friday and the Sunday plans were on Sunday. As you'll see later, I completely got the dates wrong, and the Friday plans were on Thursday and the Sunday plans were on Saturday. So I could have made the Saturday photos much bigger. And it's not a big deal, but that is what happened. That is my little printable sticker book. So when I get the printables from the Heidi Swapp Stop the Blur kits, I cut them out and then add them to this sticker book that has a general theme based on the type of sticker. So, but mostly I'm just looking for open space to put the stickers. I keep them as the letter size page for a while, and then after a few months I will cut them down. Whatever I want to keep, I'll cut down and then add to this little sticker book. The sticker paper is removable sticker paper, and it's available on Amazon. So I have finished this little pocket, and I'm adhering my photos for Monday, and I have that was one of the printables. I don't remember what month from Stop the Blur, but yeah. I once I start using the printables, I end up just using them a lot because they are really handy. Heidi does a really great job of varying the printables and having different phrases and her handwriting and then typed handwriting. So I find her printable really a really great tool when I'm memory planning. And yeah. So I'm just looking for what I want to use to embellish this day, which it's just funny looking at now because this poor little happy, I think it says happy to be here flag will end up getting trashed because, yeah. So I adhere it down, I cut the flag and add it to the other side, and yay, looks great, right? But again, remember, Friday will end up on Thursday. And I'm doing a little embellishing of this little insert that I created. Basically, this insert is about what I have now started calling my Demon Day, which is this one day every month that is maybe about a week before my cycle starts. And man, I just am in my feels. I cannot. It seems to. I can't even, it feels like I can't control it, but what I was journaling about is how I turn around a day like that, where it's just man, my emojis are just out of control. I am going to use this Everyday Explorers stamp to embellish this little cluster of photos on Sunday, which again will move to Wednesday. And I used one of the cards from the Heidi Swapp kit for the background. I wanted something that was I wanted to stamp onto something rather than stamping directly onto the page. And this cardstock piece was perfect. All right, so here we go. Time to move everything. Luckily, I am pretty light with my adhesive, I know myself and I know I'm going to move things around like a million times. And so I tend to be kind of light with the adhesive. And so if I need to add more adhesive, that's always an option, but it's really hard to take adhesive away. And so, so as you can see, no big deal. I amazingly didn't rip the paper. I somehow everything moved quite nicely. But what this means is I have much bigger chunks of page to fill, and you're gonna see me do basically add things and then add things on top that I like more, which sometimes I just do. I mean, I could pull things up, but it's just easier to add it on top. So there was some time between the first part of this video and this part of the video, and I had stopped and gone and actually watched some of Heidi's Stop the Blur process videos and was reminded about some of the more recent printables, and I saw the a little bit dramatic, and I was like, oh, that is absolutely perfect for Wednesday and my demon day. And found a couple other printables that I felt like worked really well with this spread, not just the sentiments but the colors, because the only main color that's super visible in this spread is my shirt on Monday, and it's like a aqua turquoise teal color, which then was super easy to pair with these elements from the printable. And so I ended up using a fair amount of this printable sheet, which is great. And again, the great thing about a printable is you can always just you can always reprint it. So I'm a huge fan of printables, and I print on clear sticker paper. You can get Heidi has some clear sticker paper available on her website at Heidi Swapp shop, but you can also get it on Amazon pretty easily as well. And I just get I don't even know what kind it is. It's just sort of basic clear sticker paper. And I did not have much I wanted to journal about this week. I actually had done quite a bit of journaling about this week in my memory bullet journal, and so I felt a little bit more free to just add embellishments and decorations, because I knew I wasn't going to be adding that much in the way of journaling. A note on using clear sticker paper printables. For me, even if I have the right pen, it's really hard for me to write on clear sticker paper. So what I end up often doing is just adding extra cardstock to whatever it is. So here I used that checklist, and I'm just going to adhere it directly on top of the printable, and I think it looks great. And you'll also notice I have organized my Heidi Swapp Stop the Blur kit items by color, which I had them organized differently, and then I decided that color just made the most sense, because often when it comes to the journal cards and embellishments and those sorts of things, I'm looking for color, and so it just made sense to put all the blue-green things together, all the yellow-orange things together, all the pink-red things together, and that's and then I have a neutral envelope, and that's where that little checklist just came from, is my neutral journal card envelope. I am making a to-done list. This is just a fun, way to pat yourself on the back for things that you got done in a week, rather than saying, because it already happened, you can call it a to-done list or a to-do list. I've seen that too. I think I've written that too before. And one of my favorite Stop the Blur little items is actually this card full of quotes. I end up using it so much, and I love punching it into circles, and then I'll layer it with one of the circle take note cards that came from a Stop the Blur kit from a while ago. But how cute is that, right? It's like the perfect little just addition. Eep! So great. And then I'm going to use some of those puffy alphas to write about that. My husband came home early that day, which was big. He's been working some late hours, and so it was nice to have him home early, so had to be documented. And these, I really like these, the bigger puffy alphas. I love an alpha, and I love an alpha that looks like this. Man, those ones are really good. All right, so I'm going to work on Friday, embellishing Friday, and then the rest of that like Sunday section. I am pulling some die cuts and pocket cards and things from I don't remember what collection this is, but I just have all of these little elements in a little envelope with my Heidi Swapp stuff because they typically look pretty good together. So I'm going to add this element, and I could have kept the all we have is now, which was a nice sentiment, but then I found a Coco Daisy little snarky quote about taking naps, and I do recall on that Friday I did a lot of just resting and napping after a full night on Thursday, and trimmed down this little element to add my journaling and pull up that sticker that I decided against, and that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching, and if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.